bag it show by show. I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Whoop for at least 6 figures a show or more for him on now. 6 figures. Whooping at 25 rolls, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Every day better my growth from chasing health and wealth, not clout. Bad bitches under my belt, I cook like a chef on Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no speeds, but I spend G's whenever I bounce. Mink on all of my carpets at the house, I walk on clouds.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. We're gonna fill our house with happiness, but we'll smother the blues with tenderness. There's room for you, room for me, for gentle hearts and opportunity. It's the bigger love of the family.
Oh shit, bro. We're fucking here. We're outside, bro. I don't know why I'm turning my head that far. Bro, I hate this fucking VTubing thing so much. It's the most annoying fucking shit ever. Welcome to the Bacon Social Club. It's the side of my fucking head, bro. It's good to see you guys. Man, dude, I finally got rid of that money-sucking son of mine. No, I'm joking. I have fun with my fucking boy. But he's out of the house for a little bit. I'm bored as shit, twiddling my thumbs. So I was like, oh shit, well, fuck it. Phil's sitting here being a jackass. Like, he's actually making me laugh. I need to fix this. It's gonna fucking bug me all fucking day if I don't, okay? Give me like 2 seconds, dude. Oh, Phil's sitting here being a fucking jackass, bro. Right? Like, every day since he's gotten back. It's been kind of fucking funny, bro. Right? So, and I don't watch as much of him. So, it's gonna be good for me to get a little chuckle in at my boy's expense. We're gonna legally restream him a little. Just a podcast. And I might not be here Friday, so I'm not gonna watch his fighting game shit. And we'll be back here, next Monday and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of a random day, bro. But not really. There's a few things I wanted to talk about. Those motherfucking Epstein files. ES did. He reminded me we need to talk about our boy Wings, right? Cause him and Boogie got into it, or Woody and Boogie got into it. And it's like, I thought they were cool. I thought they were doing good. The relationship was amended, but I don't know. Like you said, fucking Wings has been wilding, right? Like, I don't think he's on his Lexapro, or he's like skipping days he should take it. Cause like, after he like sat here and domestic violence his wife, shoved the fucking shit out of her, bro, like a linebacker. He's just been spiraling, right? A little bit. So, yeah, man. I guess Woody sits here and confronts Wings. It's like fucking 2015 all over again, bro. The more things change, the more they say the same and shit. This is great.
You might stop streaming with me because you don't enjoy playing with me offline and it's not making enough money.
No, not in that context. No.
Oh yeah. Did you say that lock and load was snake oil? I mean, it sounds like you did.
I did. I said that, but I said that just now.
Yeah.
I never said that beforehand.
Really? Because I've been hearing it for like every time we stream.
I mean, I might have said it years ago. I'm like, oh, there's really selling
you pushed
this.
Your wife across a coffee table, and I defended you. I did nothing to you but treat you well, and you talk shit about me. And it feels like there's a disconnect there.
I feel like there's some harbored hatred here.
Harbored hatred. Oh shit, that's a clean intro too. This is our boy Local Alert. He's on Twitter, dog. I think he's a homie.
My
That's
mother
cool.
just tweeted my fucking Look here. Look, listen.
He has clean intros.
Chat wants you
I'll
to
give
start
him
a
that.
supplement company as a side hustle.
I don't see how you can push that shit.
What do you mean?
The lock and load mess.
Dude, it's amazing.
I'm sure the money is, but the product isn't.
Yeah, you don't know what the you're talking about, you stupid fuck.
Yeah.
Lock and load is wildly effective. It's comically effective. I swear to God, it's. I'll send you a
for
bottle, and you'll eat your words. You don't.
All right. I'll take you up on it. Send me a bottle, and I will give you a 100% complete legit review, honest as it could possibly be, because I'm in the camp that none of that penis enlargement stuff works. What it actually does is increase blood flow, which could technically increases your penis rate by like a percentage. Like
proving that you don't know what you're talking about. It's not a penis enlargement pill at all. It doesn't do that.
Oh shit! That reminds me. Oh my fucking god, bro. Monday's gonna be kind of dope. It's gonna be kind of dope. A little bit. You guys know that fucking dithead Steve. I forget his full name, but I remember him. Fucking Steve, whatever, who gives Phil money every now and then, dog. I went and checked out this lunatic's fucking channel, bro. He'd be sitting here like popping penis pills before he like streams and shit. And then he spurgs out. Yo, he'd be on stream, bro, spurging out about how like the tractors harass him and Phil doesn't do anything about it. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that today. We gotta save that for Monday, you know. We gotta let that fucking cake cook a little bit.
Yeah, and it maxes the size.
That just reminded me though, like these fuckers are
and
freaks.
Not only does it work, it's comically effective. So it's pretty rude of you to talk shit about me after so much I've done for you, but also it's pretty rude of you to talk shit when you don't know what you're talking about.
Are you actually mad at me?
Well, I think you're bad. I think that you have a lot of room for improvement. My chat like sits here and gives me a nonstop stream of all the things you say about me when I'm not around, and the reverse isn't true. So, and they
What are you taking your chat's word for it?
Yeah.
Did you say that you might stop streaming with me because you don't enjoy playing with me offline and it's not making enough money?
No, not in that context. No.
Oh yeah.
I stated that I didn't. The Woody streams aren't very profitable for me. Everything else was added.
We'll see. Yeah, because you know what happens is like they send me clips of you saying stuff and like there's no secrets when you're streaming online.
Right. But I understand that, but there's also no secrets that the vast majority of the people sending you this stuff are just people that do it to everybody.
Did you say that lock and load was snake oil? I mean, it sounds like you did.
Yeah, I did. I said that, but I said that just now.
Yeah.
I never said that beforehand.
Really? Because I've been hearing it for like every time we stream.
I mean, I might have said it years ago. I'm like, oh, there's really selling.
No,
this.
that was the guy that shit. Let me dig in my wings lore in my head. The guy that took in wings for a fat count to help him lose weight, that was Kyle FPS, dude. That was a guy that used to blow up shit and fire guns all over YouTube, and then he got fucking knocked by the feds. Yeah, no, it was Kyle, and I'm not sure if he's still part of Woody's shit. You know, because I don't watch Painkiller already and stuff.
Across a coffee table, and I defend.
That was Kyle, if I remember correctly.
Nothing to you, but treat you well, and you talk shit about.
But Woody
and
was always
like
part of
there's a
that shit
disconnect
too.
there.
Like, don't forget, Woody's pretty much always had his fuckers back. These two have always been like friends, even when they're beefing and shit, right? But they go through these cycles together where Wings just says like some really fucking, backhanded fucking shit to Kyle. And Woody to Woody, and Woody's just like, no, fuck you. I'm not gonna put up with that. That's not fair, right?
I feel like there's some
This is
hard
like right
hatred
now.
here.
Not harbor, like it's all in the last 5 days or so. Like there's a mismatch between how I treat you and how you treat me, and I'm addressing it.
because I don't feel like I've been that negative. Like,
Not in front of me.
what's some other things besides the snake oil and the fact that like I didn't think that my streams did very well? Because like they don't pull the numbers I'd like them to pull. No, I thought this was going to be like a ravaging success, but it is what it is. I'm seeing it through.
Right, I'm in the same spot, but like, I don't know. I haven't had one harsh thing to say about you, and I don't think the reverse is true.
Wings of virginity. Are you faster than a football player?
Yo, let's talk about that.
Talk about what?
Wings. I seen an update, and of course I didn't watch the video. I don't got time for this, but
I did watch it. I did watch it.
Apparently, he got back together with Woody's gamer tag from PKA.
Yep.
And then they had a falling out. What the happened?
So they started doing like a gaming stream together for a little while. And I guess Jordy thought it was going to be a banger. His audience would love it. But as we all know, if you bring the content, the money dries up. There's a balance, right? So him and Woody.
This guy trying to. Oh, I hate that with Boogie. Oh man, I swear, as long as he's doing like low-cal live, Boogie's always gonna feel like he's on this high horse, like he's on this position, dude, where he could talk down to other people. I fucking hate it, dude. Like, this is how you do this. It's a balance, a content, and up there. It's like they fake like 90% of their content is straight up like scripted in one of Keemstar's goddamn redneck trailers and shit, bro. Like,
hanging out was good. People sat back and watched it. They didn't donate. They enjoyed watching it, right? So he started shit talking Woody behind Woody's back a little bit. He's like, yeah, the views aren't there, the money's not there. And Wings always has a pretty long history of shit talking people. He shit talked my marriage recently, shit talked you recently.
He did?
It's what he does. Yeah. So Woody comes out and he says, and I mean nothing worse than anything else he said to your face, don't get me wrong. So Woody and him are live streaming and he mentions Woody's sponsor. You remember how he attacked Meta PC's use code Boogie?
Use code King.
You remember how he attacked Meta PCs when they were promoting our stream? They were supporting us.
Yeah.
He attacked Woody's lock and load supplement, which, if I'm not mistaken, you ordered some of that, right? How was that?
They never delivered it to me. I'm not joking.
You're joking.
I
Okay,
never
that
got
sucks.
it. They never delivered it
What?
to me. Yeah.
what happened to
So
Boogie? Fucking, bro. Okay, I've seen all this shit in passing, but just for like giggles and content, literally just for low-cal live to have something to do, because they have nothing ever to talk about or do, right? It's not an actual low-cal show. It's like a low-cal support group. It is. It's like, but he just did this all for content. He like fucking put holes in his walls and all kinds of crazy stuff.
He's
dude.
like, yeah, that lock and load shit's snake oil. I don't know why you sell
Act
it.
like he was
And
gonna,
Woody's like, no, it's
like,
not snake oil. It
renovate
works
his
really well. In
house.
fact, it works
This is
comically well.
dumb.
Let me send you a
Dumb
bottle.
just
And then
dumb
Woody's like,
stuff.
you have a history of doing this. You're an extremely negative person. Why are you negative behind people's back? He's like, well, what? Jordan's like, well, I was just negative to your face, bitch. And he's like, he's just the same confrontational, angry man that he's always been. And so it looks like, at least from the video I watched,
Yo, it's good to see you, Sea Monkey.
him and Woody might be done. Even like doing gaming streams together, which is.
Dude,
and then the money's dried up for Jordy. It's sad, man.
Here's the thing. I have been critical of PKA for dropping Wings, a podcast that he started. I was so critical of PKA dropping Wings, so critical for years and years and years. But now that I've lived it and I lived the full shutdown that we received after Fat Camp, now I get it. The year that we worked together, he was impossible to work with, but we accomplished.
I hate that. Shut up, bro. It wasn't that big of a deal. You kept working with him and you made money, right? Ugh. Like, dude, I don't complain. If I have a job I'm working, I don't complain when I like about that job. I just like quit nowadays because I can, you know. I'm not gonna put up with that shit. I just cut things off if they make me feel very fucking annoyed, or they make me feel like shitty about myself in some way. Like I just don't want to do. I'm done. But these people, these want to keep fucking like touching the stove, and then going, yeah, man, I know the stove is hot. I just kept doing it. It's retarded,
Okay,
man.
here's your second chance, buddy. He's just not.
And it's
gonna
worse, right? When you think about the reasons why people were trying to get Keemstar to get rid of wings, dude. Some of them were stupid and you could kind of dead them at this point, right? But there's like the pushing the wife. I'm not laughing about that, but holy shit, I just see it in my head. See Kelly just like at supersonic speed just tumble over like a big old fucking bag of sand.
So,
And what's
That
so
was
frustrating
bad.
about that is that like Woody taking the time to like,
And
hey,
here's
let's
the thing. If Keemstar, dude, if there wasn't like back-to-back footage, right, of Wings being abusive, a little bit abusive to Kelly, especially the pushing, then I swear to God, Keemstar would have swept it under the rug and Wings would have still been part of Locale Live, and, you know, everybody would have been whistling this and shit. Dude.
talk, let's hang out, let's do video game streams together, stuff like that. It was really cool of Woody, and Jordy couldn't help but be Jordy, and it sucks. And in fact, he defended it in the video. He's like, this is just who I am. This is just who I am. But where's that gotten you? Like, maybe that's not who you want to be. Maybe change isn't such a bad thing.
all I know is
See, like, don't you hearing? I hate hearing shit like that from Boogie. It just makes me roll my eyes. It's like, bro, you're like a really good, you know, he's not a good narcissist. He's a horrible liar, manipulator, but it's like, holy shit, he's a really good narcissist. He knows how to absorb what other people say and shit. And he's good at kind of thinking introspectively. Like, he could think outside of himself. And say, like, oh, I totally get why people hate me. But he's so, like, narcissistic and sociopathic, he don't even take his own advice, like, ever, bro.
I made more money for Wings
You
than
know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's good advice, but like, bro, you never take this shit yourself. Why are you saying this shit to other people?
anyone.
It's fucking insane. Keem and I have a lifeline available to him when he wants it, bro. These guys are so fucking gay. All right, bro. Guys, my friends, my brothers and sisters in Christ, real quick, so we could get to our boy Phil. These Epstein files. Oh my God, bro. The blowback. I ain't seen Uncle Trump get some blowback like this. This is like Phil when we caught him. And we caught WWE champions on his phone that night. Like, that's kind of like the sticky shit. Uncle Trump said, I love it. I love the excuses and the shit he be telling people, bro. Why'd you forget about this? It's just my troll. Bro, he's doing a Phil. I think I'm the first, like, big dick detractor to really fucking say this, okay? I'm gonna die by it. Phil is just like Donald Trump if he was a politician. Fuck what Gundam said. He's like a San Francisco politician. Like, super gay, right-leaning joke. Fuck that. Dude, Phil is Donald fucking Trump, okay? This is how Phil talks to us. You're crazy, man. It was duty, all right? It was duty. It was the rollback net code. It was the Cannon Brothers, dog. All right, I don't know what you're talking about. Move on. We're trying to be positive, right? Like, Trump's pulling all the shits. I love it.
On the DOJ and FBI review, the findings of that review, the Attorney General briefed you on that.
What? On the
DOJ and FBI
on what?
review.
On what subject?
Epstein.
Okay.
On Epstein, of the review of the files. Attorney General Pam Bondi.
A very quick briefing.
Did she tell you, what did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No. She's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, you know, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden, we went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it. but she's handled it very well, and it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release. Yeah.
On Texas, how many more seats do you want the Republicans to?
Remember when we talked about Trump like 2 years ago or a year ago? Like the OGs in the chat. And I would say, like, I think someone asked, what was like one things you liked about Trump? And I always said it. I love the helicopter side chats, bro. When he's talking next to the helicopter. Because they're the goofiest. Like, bro, it's the most retarded shit that he does, and it's fucking hilarious. Like, why are you gonna sit here, bro, and try to talk and listen and answer questions next to this fucking loud helicopter, like, all the time with this dude? Look at him, old ass fucker can't even hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny to me. And he always has to, like, he doesn't yell, but he talks like how I talk, right? He projects his voice loudly, bro, like louder than he normally does. It just cracks me up. Like, it was Obama, it was Comey, they're the ones that did it, bro. Don't forget. Oh my fucking god! Don't forget this shit, okay? It was Trump's FBI, Trump's DOJ. He was under Trump's supervision when Epstein and all this shit went down, and him and his bitch went to jail and all that good shit. It wasn't Obama that prosecuted his shits that got Epstein. It was Trump's people, right? Dude, all I heard Trump and them brag about for like a year and a half was we gonna release them shits. Like, they fanoodled everybody. We gonna release them motherfuckers, okay? I'm telling you, Clinton on them, Bill Gates, and it's only Democrats sitting here going like, yo, bro, let's have a motion to release these motherfuckers. And dog, the Democrats like, nah. How about nah? How about we kind of forget about it, right? People are dying. They're doing what the far left do when you confront them about their shitty behavior. Like Hassan, right? There's a genocide going on. That's what leftists do. They'll be like, there's a genocide going on in Gaza, dog. Right? And it's like, well, that's not the point, bro. We're not talking about that, you motherfucker. Yeah, bro. It's crazy, dude. I wish more people saw that. Like, the far left, the far right, Trump, dude, locales. There's so many similarities. It's hilarious. It is, but it isn't. This shit isn't too funny because it's like our country, right? And they're pretty much like treating us like we're dead.
By the Democrats, now they're just plain old boring. You don't want to see what's in there.
It's pretty boring.
I like,
We'll talk.
Voidzilla, Coffeezilla, you know this fool. He be catching all the scammers and shit. He been spurging out, bro. He been spurging out about these Epstein files for like a week, bro. I swear I ain't seen this fool upload this many videos in a week in a long time.
Next to Trump, looking on and laughing as Trump says this
like, bro, he almost looks like he's transforming into Charlie Day. This shit's starting to drive him insane.
Big nothing burger. The only people who would deal in this kind of talk are fake news. That is Epstein's neighbor. That is Howard Lutnick, who has a house that was next to Epstein's place. You can see him laughing here. It's even been reported that Howard Lutnick's place actually literally touches Jeffrey Epstein's house. That's how close their two houses are together. That's the same guy laughing.
Shit, damn. If you think about it, yeah, America is like the locale of nations, dude. But fuck that. We're the locale with a lot of fucking money and a very big house. Okay? That's what keeps us from fucking up too much.
At a statement by the president that Jeffrey Epstein is boring and there's no reason to look into him. And if you do, you're a bad person.
Really, only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going.
I almost don't have words for this. To be calling it boring, to be talking about one of the world's largest predators of all time and trying.
James, have I heard about Dragon Ball being on hold because of rights? Yeah, that's what normally holds up. That's what's been holding up Dragon Ball. That's why Dragon Ball Super, the anime and the manga are so mismatched and they're different, and some medias of Dragon Ball have certain transformations and characters, some don't. It's like a big kerfuffle of rights because the way rights are in Japan are totally different in America, right? Like the Pokemon Company, I'm gonna be really fast about it, but like the Pokemon Company is a good example because you would think it's owned by Nintendo, right? But that's if you're a normie. But it's owned by like 3 different companies, right? You have Game Freak that makes the games, Nintendo that publishes the games and handles all that kind of shit in the marketing. And then there's a company that like makes the trading cards and like handles the shit like the Pokemon centers and stuff like that. So the rights are separated between 3 different companies, but they combine to run Pokemon together, if that makes sense. And that's how Dragon Ball is. It's like split between like fucking 3 or 4 different goddamn companies. So, and they all have different things they want to do with the damn fucking characters and the rights and shit. So yeah, it gets sticky, dude.
Trying to figure out who the powerful people are who are connected with this guy, especially when the former neighbor of said predator is standing there laughing as you say that everyone interested in this case is somehow fake news or a bad person. You can see this both in property records and in public press statements at the time about Epstein's Manhattan townhouse, saying that Howard Lutnick of Cantor Fitzgerald bought the adjacent smaller townhouse owned by Lex Wexner. That's one of Epstein's famous benefactors. And in fact, Epstein owned the house that later got sold to Howard Lutnick. You can see he owns the trust that owned this house. Later, of course, it goes to Comet Trust.
Come on, man. Trump, Uncle Trump. Dude, if Trump releases the Epstein's files and he tries to finagle a 3rd term on my life, I know he won't do this because he's a pussy. He's a pussy-ass loco. I'll vote for him. I would vote for him. If he was on that shit too, I'm like, no, damn, bro. Fucking Trump's kind of,
based?
Into Howard Lutnick. Supposedly, the property was sold for $10 in cash value and some other equivalent things. We don't know how much.
And I love it. I think the thing I love right now is how he's trying to actually, bro, because this is what Phil and all these locals do, right? They do retarded shit, but they still get to fucking do what they do. They don't really suffer these consequences that make them think or think twice, right? Or try to think like further ahead than instant gratification, dude. Or like that's what Trump did, and he's treating his audience like he could do it again, right, for the 100th time. But it's like this is pedophilia, sir. And kids, and they're supposed to be victims. There's a lady in prison because of this shit. One motherfucker killed himself, and you're trying to act like we could just move on, bro, because there's a flood in Texas, man.
Just to be clear, so maybe it was a fair value price, and maybe they don't know each other. I want to be clear that Howard Lutnick denies.
It's very refreshing to see like even Trump's base, bro, kind of go like, all right, bro. I was willing to fucking kind of like back my boy on all this other shit, but like he's actually calling me a retard, and I will not put up with that, right? Like they don't like that. The right does not like being treated like they're stupid, dude. They don't. They don't like being called stupid or their opinions being called unintelligent or stupid. And Phil, see, fuck. I called Trump Phil, bro. And that's what Trump's doing right now. He's like, you're stupid. Forget about it.
Especially
right?
since we did get a word from Pam Bondi about this when asked. She basically said, we're just going to defer to the memo.
Would release credible files related to Mr. Epstein. Are you prepared to do that, and when would you do
Well,
that?
no. And then think about it. It pokes holes in so many right-leaning conspiracies, right? About the Democrats are the pedophiles. And remember Pizzagate and shit like that? They're running a pedophile ring out of a pizza store? All this wild shit. Like, you guys can't release Epstein files, though? And I see Democrats pushing for that shit to get released, and Democrats probably on it too. Man, get out
Our
of here.
Our memo speaks for
Trump's
itself,
sweating.
and we'll
Can't
get back to you
wiggle
on
out of
anything
this
else.
one,
I
I
haven't
think, dude.
seen all of his statements today.
So I think that shows pretty clearly that they're going to just continue barreling down this path while giving people a bone as far as making it seem like they might release something. This is a common smokescreen that we see where they will kind of bait people like, maybe we'll release something, maybe we'll release something, maybe, and then every like 12 months or something, they release something of complete non-importance. The problem is when people like this control the files, anything but a full release besides the CSAM and victims' names is not going to do it. You have to, the only way to do something like this is to release all of the files, except for those small categories. That's the only way to build back trust. But clearly that's not what's going to happen. And anyone who's paying the slightest bit of attention to what our leaders are actually saying, they are absolutely telling you they're not going to do it. They're all deferring to each other. Trump's deferring to Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi's deferring to the memo. And ultimately, no.
Yo, and that's what Trump is famous for doing too. It's hilarious, right? Like when it looks like you almost got him, bro. He got like dude, he is like a mob boss. Like, I mean this like kind of with admiration, dude. He is good at kind of running shit like the mafia a little bit, bro. He's like Tony Soprano. He got like it's like, remember season 1 and 2 of The Sopranos when he let Uncle Junior be the boss of the family, and then he took all the hits, got hit by the FBI and shit. It's like that's what he does. He fucking sets up these people, bro, to take the fucking dump for him, bro. And he gets to kind of just like play a game of golf, right? While his fucking boy in the corner is getting pelted with stones.
No one is going to be held accountable. Now, there have been some political games played with this, with the Democrats trying to get the Epstein files
Like, think
released.
about it. That's what Phil's trying to do, setting up these false copyright strikes that might be coming, dude. Right? Because he's trying to set up a fucking third party to probably strike people.
And this
I
was
love
actually blocked
Have somebody
by
else take the
people
blame
in
so we can give
Congress,
Super
which is
House.
just so mind-blowing
It's the
to
same
me
shit.
that people would actually say no to releasing this, but they did.
Saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. No. In the opinion of the chair, the noes have it. The amendment's not agreed
Chair, I'm
to.
kind of shocked by that. I will ask for a roll call.
5 yeas, 7 nays.
The amendment is not agreed to. And I think most of us believe what's appropriate will be released when it is time.
Bro, the way Trump's using ICE is gonna blow up in his face. How do you know, Chill Murray? Because what Trump's doing is what fucking Sheriff Joe Arpaio tried to do a long time ago, bro. And it's just gonna blow up in your face. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the nicest way I could say this without upsetting two people about immigration. I don't give a shit though. A lot of people that bitch about immigration don't even live next to immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them aren't criminals. And Trump said he's gonna get the criminals. But I'm like, he took my latte man. Dog? Not my latte man, but he took like the dude that used to come by with a cart full of fucking oranges and shit.
For the president to release it.
He ain't trying to sell
So
oranges.
there you see it. We're just supposed to blindly trust.
No, you can't just like autonomously like just start like I won't say attacking, right? But making policies that are geared towards people of a certain color or a certain race that correlates with a certain color. Because then you're just start fucking up with people that ain't did shit, dude. Like literally. Oh, and they're gonna go, sorry, you just got caught up in it, and someone's life got like fucked with and ruined a little bit. I've seen this shit. I lived it. I've seen like I've lived in a goddamn life, bro, where I've seen just every kind of Mexican get pulled the fuck over just because, dude. It's funny.
That they're
It's
going
not
to
funny,
release it.
but it's
Honestly,
like-
I have no faith
It's refreshing
in
that it
any of
wasn't
this. I
black.
think this is all
Yeah, you know?
political theater.
We're getting a
Honestly,
break,
the
but
people
yeah.
who are like, "Oh, look, it's just the
horrible.
Republicans." I mean, we could have released this a long time ago. To be honest, I don't trust any of these people until I see actual documents released. I believe this is all theater. I don't actually believe they're going to get this done. I think they could have been doing this from the very beginning. And truth be told, We've seen our government protect Jeffrey Epstein for over a decade. This didn't start in 2019 when he died.
Yeah, no. Remember Trump? Trump is the guy that pretty much arrested Jeffrey Epstein and shit. And when I say Trump, it was his administration. It was his administration.
This has been going on since the early 2000s from his first plea deal where he got a non-prosecution agreement. I mean, we have been protecting this guy. Powerful people have been protecting him for years upon years upon years, and it crosses party lines. So while, I guess it's cool that we're like making little votes like this and we get to see like people actually put the words out there, like I'm not gonna force the release because they'll tell us when they feel like it, so we can see the despicableness firsthand. I don't actually believe that politicians are gonna be the one to open this case wide open. I think it's going to be either a leaker, a hacker, somebody who is just like willing to YOLO on this that will actually meaningfully move this case forward. I haven't seen any evidence that there's political will besides dunking on your political opponent to actually do anything. Because that's all we've really seen so far is people hit each other with the old, like, you're involved with Epstein. And then you go, well, hey, can you release the files? And they always say, well, we'd sure love to, but actually, no, we can't. Now, that might sound a little doomer. I won't blame you if you get excited about the possible release of the Epstein files. But I just feel like we've been down this road before with people promising to, expose the deep state, expose the guys in power. In fact, ironically, that's the story of how we got here now. Is the Trump administration was dunking on their political opponents for years, saying that, they're secretly involved with Epstein until it was time to release the files. And then now, it was made by the Democrats. So that's where...
Chill Murray I would have released the files. Even if I did hang out with that motherfucker, right? I would have been like, nope. I was chilling by the pool. Epstein said that he had a lot of fucking dope weed, okay? And I got a little fucked up. I fell asleep by the pool, bro. I woke up and he told me to go home. But I released them. I would have been like, but there you go. I released the motherfuckers, Zach, okay? Shit.
We're gonna leave it. They're literally laughing at us. They're calling it boring. They're saying nothing to see here. While both people on the screen were somehow involved or linked to Jeffrey Epstein, it's beyond belief, honestly. And this is gonna be the last time I talk about Jeffrey Epstein.
It isn't. It ain't, bro. But I'm keeping my eyes on this shit. Like, I'm fascinated. I ain't really like watched the news. Like excitedly watch the news, like, fuck, bro, what's happening with Trump and his boys and this Epstein shit? Dude, I was playing Tony Hawk without realizing it for 3 hours, just watching the news on YouTube. Just letting it autoplay. I was like, holy fuck, bro. This is a big shit, man. I have a feeling, man, I swear to God, the Democrats need to hire me as a political strategist, dog, a visionary of the future. I could go toe-to-toe with these motherfuckers online. Like, bro, you need to troll these motherfuckers with it, right? You need to be in their chats every motherfucking day going, release the Epstein files. Don't let up. Don't let up till midterms. Dude, I don't care if you get tired and your wife wants to divorce you. You're staying overtime for this, right? We could kill these fuckers with this. It's pedophilia, dog. Right? They ran on it. We can too. Dog, good shit, bro. I'll go hard. All right. Uncle Phil, bro. I ain't sat here and watched one of his gay-ass stupid podcasts in like 2 months. Like, no bullshit. It needs to be like 2 months, dude. So I sat here and watched Phil. I'm gonna play Tony Hawk on the side, though. I got him clean. Dude, your boy's gotten pretty clean. I'm trying to get all these fucking goals unlocked to parts. Oh, shit. So,
right?
Might be loud when I open the game, but then it'll shut up, I think. Hopefully. This shit looks garbage. Oh, bro, I know what this is. This is stupid. Sorry, told you it was gonna be loud. hey, Phil can't say that I'm not transformative, right? Can't call me a thief. But fucking, it looks like he's looking at a new American Asian place, bro. You know, they serve edamame beans. It looks like they have seaweed
And maybe
salad,
I would try like
bro.
maybe the
Curry fries, right? Nori fries. Seaweed flakes. This is so stupid. He picks like the most gentrified fucking white hokey places to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like upper middle class white people food, bro. Or
spice
restaurants.
fries, because last time we got the nori fries. Okay, so this could be interesting. There's things we haven't done. Trying completely different things off the menu that we haven't attempted.
Like a restaurant that just serves ice cream sandwiches, and the ice cream sandwiches are named after actual sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the Reuben, and it's like it's like a fucking dude. I'm coming up with shit on the fly here, like that. Like this is an actual restaurant. Like imagine like Phil, he would eat an ice cream sandwich from a place that has like a sugar chocolate cookie swirl as the cookie, right? And like strawberry ice cream as the fucking middle. And maybe some white chocolate drizzle to look like Swiss cheese or some shit as the topping or whatever, man. But he goes like hokey shits like that. Like.
It could be good to go back after a while, right? So those are my ideas for DSP Trizing. All right. What do you guys think? Do any of those sound good to you? Are you aware again of any other places that are doing interesting things with fast food? Oh, I know about Din Tai Fung, Art. He says, look into Din Tai Fung. So Din Tai Fung is a place that does dim sum. What is dim sum? Well, it's a style of cooking. Here, instead of me trying to explain it myself, here's what
are you serious? Fuck. I'm already over it.
We're gonna do. Dim sum is a traditional Chinese meal compromised. Boy, I'm stupid. Let's try this again.
Bro, it's like fucking American. It's like fucking braised foods, dude. Dim sum. Right, there's like a lot of soup dumplings and shit, dude. A lot of foods put in soups and broths and shit.
Dim sum is a traditional Chinese meal comprised of a variety of small and savory dishes, typically enjoyed with tea. It's a social dining experience, often involving shared plates of dumplings, buns, and other delicacies.
Yeah, and they're usually like soaked and braising in soups and sauces. And depending on how it's done, you you pick them out with a toothpick, or you could get them with chopsticks and shit. It's stupid.
It's the Chinese version of tapas, designed for sharing and conversation. So it could be steamed or fried. It could be those buns that are filled and stuffed with things. It could be actual dumplings that are filled with like pork or other things, shrimp, or it could be soup. There's soup in them too. All right. So there is a Din Tai Fung.
I have these shits in my freezer, bro. I'm not even lying. I'd show you on my second camera. I don't feel like doing all that just to make a joke, right? But no, I have those shits in my freezer. My wife bought them the other day. She's like, I bought those dim sum dumplings and the pot stickers that you like, dear. I was like, fuck yeah, bro. Shit, I just remembered I had them because of Phil. I'm gonna eat those motherfuckers.
Near me, it's at my local mall. I've been there before, but there's a problem.
But think about it. You have to think about it like that. That's how uncreative and shitty his content is. Like, bro, damn, you could have just got that shit from the freezer, right? Like, bought that shit at your grocery store, heated that shit up, bro, and just had Cat make that shit on plates and be like, this is dim sum. No, you could have. You still would have fleeced these retards for everything they have, Phil. Come on. You hustling a little backwards.
Is good, fresh, and in person. Here's why. They literally bring it out of the kitchen in steaming containers. Literally, the food is steaming on your table. And what you're supposed to do is then open it and eat it right out of the steaming container so that it's ultra fresh.
That's so retarded. That's a retarded way to describe it. He just described, bro, how food is served at every fucking restaurant, pretty much.
So you sit down inside this building, and they give you a piece of paper, and the pieces of paper have all the items of food, right? And they have the prices, and then you tell this nice person what you want, and they give it to you. And guess what? This is the best part of it. It's hot and steaming. You can actually see the steam coming off the food, so you can eat it hot and fresh. It's not like McDonald's where, you know, they hot hold food and then they give it to you. It's fresh. What is, you know?
He doesn't know how to describe anything, bro. Like an intelligent person.
Now, I'm not saying you can't get it delivery. You can. But you lose a lot of that stuff when you eat it in this way. Okay? You do. You lose a lot of the effect of it getting super fresh. If it's cold, it's not as good. If it's not fresh steamed with that warmth, it's not as good.
Bro, are you serious? My boy's brain is degraded. What? I can't even skateboard. Oh, my heart. Bro, my doctor actually says I have high blood pressure. I can't watch this guy as much anymore, bro. Oh, fuck, that fucking bugged me. That's hilarious.
You don't want to eat your food when it's cold. You know, food doesn't taste as good when it's cold. You want it when it's hot. And this is the best way. They cook it and give it to you.
Don't forget, Phil's gonna order this shit. He's literally ordering this shit where it's cooked and then put in a fucking box, and then it has to sit there on a fucking counter, and then someone has to drive and go get it, and then they drive to Phil's house. They probably have one of the windows down because it's fucking summer or their AC on, and then they gotta go and fucking wait to get into the gated fucking community, the golden gates of Phil, and before it gets to Phil's house. And he wants to, like, talk, use all these misused adjectives and shit to describe food to you. Like, he's describing going to a fucking restaurant that serves you food. Pretty much. Hot food, dog. But he's gonna sit here and order pretty much cold food by the time it gets there. So why are you sitting here fucking describing hot, steamed food and how it should be given to you and how cold food fucking sucks, Phil? All you're gonna do is get the food off the porch, put it in the fucking microwave. Oh.
I know, because I've ordered dim sum delivery and it's not nearly as good as in person. I could do it, but it's not going to have the effect of being there and eating it fresh. There's just some foods you need to have fresh. I'll give you another example. Korean barbecue. Typically what you're supposed to do for Korean barbecue is you all sit at a community table with a grill in the middle, and you cook the food together and you eat it fresh right there. If you're not doing it that way, you can get Korean barbecue delivered, but it's not nearly as good as having it right there fresh cooked on the table, you see? So that's why I veered away. And the thing is, this is popular cuisine where I live. In fact, just a few weeks ago, my wife and I went.
How will you know? You don't know it's popular cuisine. You know what Phil does? He goes on DoorDash, bro, and he goes to the tab that goes like highest rated. Dude, and then he wants to see you go, well, I know it's popular here. This is the most popular thing here. It's like, bro, DoorDash told you that. How about the wider world outside of DoorDash? You know what I'm saying, dude? Fuck.
To a dim sum place. It actually wasn't Din Tai Fung. There was another one that just opened recently called Mr. Dim Sum, and we got a whole bunch of stuff. We got pork and shrimp shumai. We got pork buns, but they were fried. Instead of steamed, there was actually the fried variation. We got a soup dumpling. I forget what it was called. It was a soup-filled dumpling, and we had like 4 things. That's what you do. Like, you kind of pick at each one. And it was absolutely great.
Oh
we had it at the restaurant, and it was ridiculously good. I need to get a Red Bull. I'll be right back. But to do it delivery, the other thing too, like, it's not exactly the most interesting thing to watch. It's literally finger foods, right? It's usually like a little dumpling. Done. It's not like, oh, here's a burger. It's coming apart, and you can see it.
Yeah, because that's so interesting. That is so interesting, Phil. Oh my God, kill me.
And you know, it's not like that. It's different. It's not as presentable because it's meant to be more of a finger food kind of a deal. So I appreciate the suggestion, Arg, but I don't think I would do it. Also, just to be honest, Din Tai Fung is actually expensive. Like, each individual order of dumplings is like anywhere between $7 to $10. And usually to get a meal, you want a bunch of these orders. Now, to pay that much in person and it's fresh and it's good, it's worth it. To pay for that delivery and to not get that fresh experience, it's not really worth it, okay? Yes, we do have Vietnamese places nearby, but I've already done Vietnamese previously. Remember we had the oxtail pho, and it was disgusting. It smelled like a dirty diaper, and I didn't eat it. Okay. All right, so what do you guys think? Because we need to make a determination on this show of what the next DSP tries it is. Should it be the Burger King barbecue brisket burger and the Royal Crispy Wraps? Should it be the McDonald's snack wraps and the s'mores McFlurry? Should it be
the McDonald's
Taco
snack
Bell
wraps?
burrito
Are you
and
serious?
taco with the crunchy tender and I guess
That's
a variation
insane.
of the stupid Lux
No
box?
effort ass
Or
motherfucker,
should we
bro.
revisit
Can
Katsu
you do the
Burger
$2 fucking
and get other
snapback?
things off the menu?
Bro, come on.
Or is it none of the above and you guys have a better idea? Please, I am open. Let me know your thoughts and your ideas right now.
Why do I keep biffing now?
Katsu Burger is your Dungeon Keeper's Mistress says Katsu Burger is my vote. What do you guys think?
I want to redo it. Shit.
Glenn wants BK. Only ceremonial matcha says Katsu Burger. Arby's has a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, but not really. Well, let's look at Arby's. Let's open it. New cheesesteak. Dream a little higher up the meat chain. Something like a quarter pound of steak covered in the luckiest American cheese alive. The luckiest American cheese alive? Who wrote this? So all they have right now is the cheesesteak, a white cheddar mac and cheese, and an orange cream shake. That's it. Not great, honestly. It's okay. Honestly, I think I would rather do like Burger King than that, or McDonald's than that. That doesn't sound very good to me. But, I mean, it's a consideration. It is something new. If you guys think that I should do that, I'll do it.
Oh my God, how did I do that, bro?
Rebecca says, what about barbecue?
Fuck this fucking
that
level.
barbecue place. What was the name of that place again? Some kind of... I forgot what it was called. We didn't do it because I didn't want to do a bunch of red meat all at once. What the hell was it called? Cedar River Barbecue. I think that's what it was called, right? Excuse me.
I'm sick of this level, bro. I hate
They
downhill
do a
jam.
chopped brisket sandwich.
I hate downhill jam.
a
This is the
chopped pork
shittiest level in the
sandwich,
game.
A chicken sandwich, a prime rib
It's not
dip,
fun, really.
the
It sounds
Cuban
fun.
ranch sandwich, which
right?
is both
Downhill.
brisket,
No,
pork,
dude. This level
and
sucks.
a
All the
Cajun
ramps
link
suck.
on a sandwich. Oh my god! Then they do
All
pork
the
spare
grinds
ribs, just
suck.
chicken, which is half of a barbecue chicken, chopped
I
pork,
can't stand
brisket.
it. You can't really
The
pop
Cedar
off
River
your...
platter is insane. It's 3 pork ribs, brisket, a quarter of a chicken, chopped pork, and 2 sides.
Yo, what up, Sean? Good to see you, man. So you're bitching about downhill
Here's my
jam?
concern. The only thing
Waiting
I
for
really
Phil to
should
talk
be
about
eating off
something
of
else
there
in
is the chicken.
food.
Okay? The ribs,
This
red
fat
meat, terrible
bitch.
for me. The brisket, terrible for me. The thing is, let's say, for example, I order McDonald's. So McDonald's, I'll get the chicken tenders, that's fine. The flurry, that's fine. Maybe I'll get one burger. That's okay, as long as it's just one little thing. Burger King, I'll probably get the Whopper with the brisket. Now, that's not good, but if I'm also just getting the Royal Crispy Wraps and other things and no more red meat, that's okay. This is like red meat, red meat, red meat, red meat, and maybe chicken. That's my concern with this barbecue stuff, you know? I probably shouldn't be doing this. It's probably against my good judgment to be ordering from the barbecue. And it's also very expensive. Like anything that I just described, minimum cost is $20. That platter.
Oh my God, he talking about the cost, bro? Fuck you, Phil. Ball out, dude. I wish he'd finally just like embrace the flex a little, right? Like, dude, to finally make as much money as Phil, and it feels good. That shit feels good. I got a cleaning lady, a white cleaning lady, come to my house 2 times a month. Dude, I'm sitting here buying all these expensive, graded fucking cards and shit. I'm having fucking fun. Ooh, bro, I'll fucking brag about this shit all day. Because I worked hard for it. Right? Even if Phil did not, which we know he did, he doesn't work for anything. Bro, there's a sense of pride you need to have in yourself. He doesn't have it. Like, bro, you need to flex. He's so afraid. Oh, bro. Well, what if Joe Murray or somebody else says this about me? We're gonna say something about you anyway. You know what I mean? That shit's annoying about Phil. You're gonna be this fucking greedy and shit about cash. Bitch, fucking be that fucking old fucker at the club. Buying all the bottles and bragging about it. Like, just do it.
That I mentioned is over $50.
Just flex it. Fuck it, bro. I'll see about it. I just don't want to spend the money, though, right?
Because it
you
is
just
a risk.
want to spend the
like,
money.
There's a risk. I'll get that. I'll eat it. I'll love it. And then I get a flare up of gout, and now my foot is all swollen for like a week.
I swear,
and I really don't
like
want to have that risk. To be honest with you, like,
just wants to use
is it
other
really worth
people's
it?
money.
I don't think so. You know, I'm getting older. I shouldn't be eating this stuff. So that's why I didn't really do it. Okay?
I hate Downhill Jam. You can't fucking flex here, bro.
So we have Hello Voltage at a $2 super chat, and he says, the king needs protein. Protein?
This
I don't think there's anything about me that's very bro. Just saying.
Let me pull a Phil my body. I hate Downhill Jam, though.
And French Boutique did a $2 super chat, says, "You dessert French deep sandwich, oui. Okay, if you say so. Thanks for the super chat.
Oh, that was nice.
Spawn Killer says, don't judge a book by its cover because you didn't think that the Arby's burger would be good either. You know, he makes a good point. I thought the Arby's burger would be bad. It was super good. So maybe their cheesesteak is actually good.
Fuck.
Okay, so here's what we should do. We need to start eliminating, because we got to figure this out. I would say between Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Katsu Burger, and Arby's, I'm eliminating Taco Bell right now. I don't give a shit. Seriously, the Tony Hawk meal is stupid. It's not even really a meal. It's just his face on a meal that already exists. It's just dumb. Okay. Let's eliminate between Burger King, McDonald's, and Arby's.
Oh, I didn't land that
Let's
fucking
eliminate
real.
one of the three right now. Okay? So, Burger King, barbecue, brisket, Whopper, and the Royal Crispy Wraps. McDonald's, Return of the Snack Wrap, and the S'mores McFlurry.
I don't like Downhill
or
Jam. I hate
the
this
Arby's cheesesteak, and maybe I guess I could try like their orange shake, right? What do you guys think? Which one should I eliminate?
All of it. Eat a fucking cup of ramen noodles. It'd be the same thing, bro. I'm telling you, dude. Man, now I'm semi-retired. I've done some thinking and shit. I was like, fuck. If I was in Phil's position, bro, I would sit here and go, I'm gonna eat ramen noodles. But here's the twist. Me and Kat are gonna buy different ingredients to put in the ramen noodles, and I'm gonna let you vote, right, for what ingredients we're gonna get put in these shits, dude. And I'm gonna have Cat cook them, and then here on stream, I'm gonna put this shit in this cup of noodles and eat it in front of you, bro. I would fucking crush more money than Phil. I'm just saying, if I existed in a paradigm, in a universe, right? Or I was like there with Phil, like I was a locale sitting there with Phil and Boogie, a legacy locale, down in the dumps in the YouTube career, I'd pull some shit like that. I'd pay $5 for a flat of ramen noodles, and I have the retards like literally just pay for bullshit.
Eliminate McDonald's.
No window dressing, but I'm actually creative.
All right.
That's more creative than
All right,
Phil
eliminate
fucking
McDonald's.
thinks of.
McDonald's is out. Forget the snack wraps. They suck ass. Okay, fair enough. So now we have Burger King, Katsu Burger, and Arby's. Let's do a poll. Let's poll the audience. And let's see what you guys have to say about those three options, shall we? Okay.
Fuck, bro.
Excuse me.
I need to unlock 3 more.
Tickle in my
I need to
throat.
hit 3 more goals, bro. I'm telling you, I've been crushing it in Tony Hawk the last few days, okay? I done got almost every goal. I've been on a roll like DSP. I've been crushing all these goals and felting the trolls, dude. I'm sitting here like struggling. I need to get 3 more. But I got all the easiest ones for me to get. Like, I mean, quote unquote easy. Some of these were fucking hard, bro. I gotta complete the rooftop gaps on downtown. Get a 6 score at mall. That's like fucking hard, bro. That's a high ass score to get. Well, yeah, I just gotta hit the impossible scores. Get 5 textbooks. One of them's fucking hard to get. I didn't wall ride 5 bells in school 1. I didn't know that. Okay, I could do that probably. Fuck it, bro. Sorry, I've been having too much fun playing Tony Hawk, dude. I feel like a fucking kid again.
All right, I'm going to pull both audiences here.
I know where all the bells are in school too. Like those are easy. The ones in school 1 are like a little bit harder, bro. There, I got 1.
Wow, nice copy paste.
I haven't really
Doesn't
studied
fucking
where the
work.
ones in school
What a
1
dumb
are.
piece of shit. Okay, almost ready. My laptop is starting to have some major issues. The touchpad isn't working well anymore. It sucks because that's how I control.
Are we gonna get a motherfucking laptop bag, bro? That'd be so base. Feels like I got the computer. Shit, let's shoot for the fucking laptop too. Might as well.
It. Like I try to right click, it barely right clicks. So I think it's actually breaking. And this really sucks. I didn't tell you guys this, but about a few weeks ago, I was
didn't
just walking
tell
through
you
the
this.
office, and somehow the corner of one of my shirts, somehow, don't ask me how, caught on the end of the screen of my laptop.
Oh, fuck.
And it pulled the laptop off the laptop desk, and the laptop crashed down onto the legs of the laptop desk, and the screen is now damaged. The screen, number one, I can't even get the laptop to close all the way anymore. I guess the hinge or the screen got bent. And the screen has damage to the right-hand side where it's all discolored because it smashed on the leg of the laptop stand. So it sucks because the laptop was fine. But, you know, I've had it for now three, almost 4 years, I think. I want to say I got it. It was either 2021 or 2022. It's getting worn out. I'm thinking of maybe getting a replacement at some point. I don't need it right now. but I'm debating.
Yep,
like,
he
should I
set
get
you
another
up.
laptop that's better.
It's a setup. Oh my god, bro! I can't believe I'm here for the laptop setup. It's a setup. We all know. We've been here too long, guys. All right. Like, we need to just follow our guts. This is gonna lead it to I need a laptop. The laptop, more problems are gonna happen with it, right? And dude, a fan, right? A fan got me this laptop, bro. But it was really him that bought it, and he's still gonna make you financially responsible to pay for it. It's fucking awesome, bro. He's the greatest con artist of fucking all time.
One is actually
He
like,
really
starting
is.
to piss me off.
Get away with it for this
I keep
blatantly
clicking,
this long.
clicking. The fucking thing won't work. The right.
He's the
click,
greatest
come on.
YouTube con
I can't
artist
even use it
ever.
for the basic. Only thing I use this laptop for is literally to talk with you guys in chat.
I found the
That's
second
it.
bell.
That's
Sick.
all I use it for. I use it for nothing else. And I'm having issues with it. So, no, it's not a Dell. It is a Acer. It's an Acer.
Yeah, Acer laptops suck. That's where you fucked up, bro. Their desktop motherboards are dope, but their fucking laptops suck.
All right, so let's see what you guys vote for.
How am I supposed to get that fucking textbook? Are you fucking joking?
It says,
This game's a
save
joke,
yourself
bro.
money, get a second monitor, hook it up to the PC for your chat and PayPal stuff. Well, the problem with that, there's a couple problems. Problem number one would be that I would have to run an HDMI or other cable across the floor here, which is not my goal. I already have my wiring all worked out now. I mean, it would be another wire to run across the floor, plus a power cable, right? So I need all that. That's number one. Number two, already I have multiple browsers and things open on the PC that I capture and stream from. I already have Chrome open with 7 tabs. I already have Firefox open. And the problem is I already have issues with that. Like, no lie, sometimes when I'm streaming, the screen will go blank and say, oh, memory exceeded. Then I have to refresh everything. Now, if I had all that open,
Oh my
plus
God,
2
dude.
chat rooms, plus my shout outs queue, plus my thing to read emails for PayPal contributions, forget it.
Those aren't anything
So,
apps, dude.
yeah.
They don't take anything on a
I need a
CPU.
separate thing to run. It's always been my way to do it, and it works. So
It works.
yeah,
Doesn't
it ain't
mean
gonna
it's
work that
smart.
way, sadly.
Doesn't mean there's not a better way, Phil.
So let's see what you guys are voting for.
How am I
right
supposed to
now.
get that textbook? That's insane. This one. Fuck.
Burger King is in the lead? Seriously? Wow. Burger King is
And there's
in the lead
another
right
one
now.
they put in a fucked up spot, bro.
Interesting.
31 seconds. This is
Wow,
bullshit.
Arby's is way behind. I guess people just aren't that interested in Arby's right now. But Burger King, for some bizarre reason, is like massively in the lead. Who out there is like desiring to see
Yeah,
Burger
no.
King again?
That's what's funny. He got a new PC. Don't forget, I got like a 2080 Ti. An IV tube. I could play games. I have a bunch of tabs open, bro. Like, I have more than what Phil says he has open. All on my 2080 Ti. He has a better computer than mine, bro. I think that shit has a goddamn, like, 30 fucking goddamn 80. I think it has a better chip, too. You know? Like, holy shit, he could. He could just, like, integrate all these things onto his fucking, his computer, his desktop, right? And then just get another monitor, like another cheap little monitor, like a 20-inch or something, dude. Easy. But no, man. That's how Phil's always been, though, right? If it works for him, doesn't give him too many issues, that's just what he's gonna do, man. Can't
When was
convince
the last
him
time I had
otherwise.
Burger King? Let's find that out. Shut up, Phil. No one wants to hear you. Let's look. Videos.
Okay, I know where all these textbooks are, but they're just hard to get, bro. Fuck. The first one's in here in the gym.
Well, this is dumb. It's giving me things from 7 years ago.
This is the second one right there.
We just did Burger King a month ago. It was the How to Train Your Dragon meal. But I mean, that's very different. The How to Train Your Dragon meal was the fiery Whopper, which really wasn't. It wasn't very different. And then it was the mozzarella stick thing, and it was that special drink, right? So actually, yeah, this one, it has nothing to do with the barbecue brisket. It has nothing to do with the crispy wrap. So we would be doing completely different things. The angriest Whopper. Oh my God. Damn, I've done a lot of Burger King over the years.
How do I get that textbook, bro?
Ew, remember when Burger King had a chicken parm sandwich?
I have to use that fucking rail.
Oh, remember when Burger King had mac and Cheetos? Oh, man.
Oh my God, I suck.
Dude, I ate so much Burger King over the years for DSP Tries It. It's insane.
It is.
Seriously,
They should
it's
pay
wild
you.
how much Burger King I had.
They should pay
What is
you,
going
Phil.
on?
How am I supposed to get that fucking textbook, bro? That's not fair. This game's so not fair, bro.
All right. Well,
Ugh! Fuck yes! Fuck
let's
yes!
take a look. What won?
Now I know how to get it, though. Only got 4?
Both on
This game
Kick
sucks.
and on YouTube.
No.
Burger King won. Are you kidding me? Yeah, by a large margin, too. Sheesh. So you guys want to see me do the barbecue Whopper, the barbecue brisket Whopper, and the Royal Crispy Wraps, huh? Well, I mean, ask and you shall receive is what you want. I'll give you what you want. We can keep in mind, the other ideas are not out. We could still do McDonald's. We could still do Katsu Burger. We could still do Arby's as future episodes. But you guys just voted that you want this freaking Whopper, huh? The brisket Whopper from Burger King.
The trolls voted for that one.
All right, fair enough. So here's
For
the deal. You
sure.
voted. That's what you want. I'm on the wrong screen, by the way. If you want the barbecue brisket Whopper from Burger King, along with a couple of the Royal Crispy Wraps that they have there, let's get some support. Right now,
2, 3.
we are at like $10 of support. Not even. We're at $7 of support. For $7, geez, here.
Oh my God, bro.
There's
I want to
$7.
kill myself.
An empty, devoid Seattle. That's what you get. For $7 of support, I can shoot for an hour. Awful. Let's get some support
so
right now.
horrible
Let's get
at
some
this,
super
bro.
chats. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some subs on Kick. Let's get some tips. Let's hit the goals. Let's get going.
Dude, I hope begging for money
You
like
voted
this
for what you wanted. I'll give you
becomes
what you
against
want.
COS
Let's
one
get
day.
some support. Let's get our first sub of the
No,
day.
you can't
Let's
ask
get our
for
first,
money like a carnival barker
Well, we had
anymore,
a few
Phil.
tiny tips. And we had a few tiny super chats. Let's get our first $5 contribution of the day.
You actually have to do
Right?
something.
And let's get some
dude.
memberships. We haven't had any memberships in a couple days, I think. Let's get some memberships. Okay. That's all the fentanyl smoke coming out of Seattle. You're probably right. Yeesh.
Yeah, that's why you act so fucking crazy, Phil. Fentanyl fucking
Well,
fumes are
folks,
getting in your house.
We have one other thing to do on today's podcast, all right? The Street Fighter 6 Sagat gameplay has released. And so, I would like to take a look at it today and see what it's all about. and see what
LTG
I
did
think
that
about
yesterday,
Sagat
I
in Street
think,
Fighter
bro.
6, okay?
He had nothing to talk about on his podcast today, but
Here we go, everyone. Get ready. Hold on to your butts. It is Street Fighter 6 Sagat gameplay trailer.
let's see what interesting things Phil has to say about it, right? Phil says such interesting, insightful things. He's an old head into FGC. Been here forever, right? He's the king of fighting games, bro.
I like the stage. The stage looks awesome.
Oh my god, I hate this fucking game.
So first of all, look at how different he looks. Look at
I'm
this.
going for that
He's
first
very
one.
tall and he's very skinny. You notice that? He looks like
Dude, he has the worst fucking goddamn commentary for shit ever. So the first thing you notice is that he's very tall and very skinny. Like, bro, that's how he always looks. Phil, like, they haven't changed him too much, bro. Yeah, he does Muay Thai, right? Yeah, that's how he's always... He's just not sitting here with his knee is up, Phil. He's really tall and really skinny. So God has always been that tall and
Street Fighter
skinny.
2 Saga. Basically what happened was, when Street Fighter Alpha came out, for some reason they drew him in this anime style and they buffed him up. But now it looks like they're going back to his roots where he's skinny again.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about. That shit's hilarious, bro. I mean, tell me if I'm the fucking insane one. I'm dead ass, please. Doesn't this motherfucker look the same as he always has? You know, but just in the, you know, Street Fighter 6 shit. Like, come on, dog. This is what Sagat has always looked like. Kind of tall and skinny. Except his pose looks different. It looks more like he looks more like an elder statesman of Muay Thai, right? Instead of, I don't know, a younger guy or some shit. But this is what he looks like. Feels like he looks more skinny. Like, no, he doesn't. He looks the same.
Your words are not needed.
He don't look different.
My skill goes ever higher.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's just like he has nothing to say. He has nothing actually like meaningful to say. So he has to like make up something on the spot. It looks very, very different. He used to be fat. Now he's all skinny. Right, guys?
That's how he's supposed to look. He's supposed to be a very tall, skinny Muay Thai fighter. That's how he looks in original Street Fighter. And then the redesign just stuck like forever. Like they never went back to the original.
Okay, okay, bro. Phil, you're fucking dumb. You don't even know your own game. You don't even know your own game, bro. What are you talking about, dog? They changed the belly. Look, he's always looked like this. Right?
Round 2, fight!
But he's always looked tall and skinny. Muscular, like a Muay Thai fighter. He just looks older. Right? Like, look at this. They're using the Ryu Sagat setup just like in this. And look, they look the same. Oh, he's just like making up things just so he can, like, he's just using a bunch of filler talk, bro. I hate him. I hate you,
Muay
Phil.
Thai style.
You're
It looks
the
like they
worst.
are going back to that style right now. So here we go.
They're going back to that style. Like yeah, because it's so fucking different, bro. It's so fucking different. Besides, they're trying to make you realize the older fighters are actually older, bro. He doesn't dress like a professional Muay Thai fighter. He dressed like a nigga in the woods, dude. That's the only difference. But he won't elaborate. Like, bro, talk about his costume. Right? His costume and shit. Like, he looks like he's been living in the wilderness, fighting tigers and bears and shit. Not fighting professionally or anything, or in the streets even, dude. But he looks the same stance. Phil, what? I'm sorry, I know I'm nitpicking, but I was such a retarded, you can just point it out. Like, bro, you're just saying things. He gives no actual input
Notice one
to
thing,
shit he reacts
reach.
to.
All of his strikes seem to be very lengthy. I guess the question, though, is how...
His strikes seem to be very lengthy. That's how they always been. Like, Sagat's like one of the tallest, lankiest characters in the game, bro. Back in the old days, after, like, what, Dalsim? He has the longest reach. Like, he just says stupid, just nonsense shit to me, bro.
Fast are they, or is he slow?
He has long reach. Yeah, Phil, fuck. That didn't need to be said, bro. It's the guy.
Yeah, his throw looked like that was a Muay Thai clinch.
Like, he's pretty much the male Minot, right? Like, he is, dude. A hard punch kicking, grappling motherfucker, bro. Just straight up Muay Thai. He doesn't use ballet and shit.
In his throw? Yeah, look. So his throws are Muay Thai clinches.
Like they always been. This is so stupid. His setup is the same. Just like Ruse and Kins and Chung Lee's and, you know, all the motherfuckers. They didn't really change the setups for him, bro. Or how they fight.
Did his fireball freeze time?
I hate this old fucking guy so much.
How do you go back a step on YouTube?
Here, I'll help you.
How do you go back
I'll help
Muay
you,
Thai
Phil.
clinch in his throw?
I'll help you, bro.
Yeah, look. So his throws are Muay Thai clinches. Did his fireball freeze time?
Bro, he's literally making... Dude, he's just fucking making up things to fill up air for this trailer. He's trying to, like, essentially stall to get tips. He's doing this on purpose, bro. Totally. He's totally doing this on
step on
purpose.
YouTube? See, that's too much. How do you go back 1 second on YouTube? Oh, here it is.
He's doing this on purpose, bro. Did the fireball freeze time? Like, come on, bro. Someone with Alzheimer's and bad eyes could see that, like, nothing froze in that, like, at all, dog. It's like you're blatantly just here going, oh, let me find an excuse to rewind and come up with things to talk about. I hate him so fucking much, bro.
So
I can't watch him play this. I can't watch him fucking talk about this trailer, dude.
Oh, wait a minute. He created a juggle state out of a super, and then he could drive rush and continue his combo.
You can always do that, but you're such a retarded pattern player, Phil. You play this game like a Street Fighter 2 that you don't know how to do any more optimal combos besides the ones you know, dude. You can fucking punch somebody and juggle them out of a super? Huh? Like, what do you mean, dude?
So he has a super, I don't know what fireball, EX fireball, super fireball, but now he's got to be burnt out.
This motherfucker plays just like Minot, dude. I swear Sagat is a scam. I call these scam characters, you know? They're characters that, like, they have no purpose to be made DLC. Just like a bunch of other ones, dude. They've been doing this for years now. It's like, why is this guy a DLC character? They added a fucking brand new character that more or less plays like Sagat, bro. So it's like you have two Sagats. They play a little bit differently, but not that much.
His ultimate super here, level 3.
Like the same defensive strategy is the same.
I cannot lose.
Like, why can't you buff Jamie, bro? Or add any actual, like, new characters or, like, cool, bro? It's almost like Tekken. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Not to anyone.
I'm not paying for this shit. I don't even play this stupid fucking game no more. This game's boring.
Here's the thing. What they've done is they made him look like Street Fighter 2 Sagat.
Damn, they're actually showing you the fucking characters? Are these the characters, bro? That's kind of fly if you're doing that. These characters look interesting, right?
Which is good, I think. But his fighting style looks more like a striker from like mid-range. And what I mean by that is
No, not mid-range, long range. You don't even know how to play fighting games. You don't even know how to play modern fighting games. It's so weird. Yeah, these are the new characters though. For the fucking year 3 pass, like they look interesting. So we're getting like one old head, right? Which I don't like. I don't like being resold a fucking character that like you've given me for free forever. But fuck it. I wonder what this dude does and this chick. These are the two most interesting looking fuckers, dude. She's definitely gonna be like a long range goddamn projectile bitch. And she's probably gonna be a trickster, bro, like a mid-range trickster, I think. This motherfucker gonna be like probably like a Shoto. And then you got the goddamn like mid to long range striker.
Six Saga would be someone who would keep you away with fireballs and then, you know, hit you with his strong pokes and anti-air tiger uppercut. And then variations of that over the years, like CVS2, he's just one of the best striker pokers in the game where he has all these great strikes from mid-range that counter hit everyone else's stuff.
Bro, oh my god, because he has like long legs and feet. You know, Phil's just like telling you why the circle is the best shape for a wheel and not a triangle. It's just like,
instead of being this bulky, roided dude, now he's back to a skinny Muay Thai fighter, which is fine. But
he doesn't know shit. He's acting like they drastically changed fucking Sagar. And now he's back to normal. He never changed. He's like talking gibberish to me, bro.
For a while, would you say it's the best Mario Kart game ever? No. I would say it's the best graphics. It's the best nostalgia bait, meaning so many throwback references to previous Mario Karts and franchises. Amazing remixed classic music, right? But gameplay elements, literally Mario Kart World is get the overpowered items and then come back. That's the entirety of the game. Even if you drive the best, you can't win because people will still get the overpowered items and then come back at the end and there's nothing you can do about it. It's atrociously bad. It's just shitty as hell. Like yesterday, to give you an example.
I love it. He only says that because he's bad at the game. You know, he only does that when he's just unobjectively bad at the game. He gets his ass kicked and he doesn't make like all that much money. It's just like, no, it's atrociously bad. The gameplay sucks. And then he just describes why he hates the game, bro. Like in a way that like a kid does. It's like, because it's all about getting items and using those items to get ahead. And then you'll be ahead, and then someone uses an item, and then you're not ahead anymore. It makes the gameplay suck. And it's like, that's Mario Kart, bro. Like, yeah.
I was massively in first place in a race. The game gave me red shell.
He's bad because he's in first place, and he doesn't know how to overcome other players playing with items and using their head to use shortcuts and using the drift boost right and all the Mario, using the mechanics of the game. And that's what Phil does. He never engages with the deeper mechanics of a game, any game, ever, in a meaningful way. He just sits here and plays it like any other derpy NPC, like your grandpa or grandma that might be smart enough to like know how to turn on a console and get past the start menu. That's how he plays everything.
Shell, blue shell. I stopped the first red shell with a speaker. I stopped the second red shell with an item behind me. How the fuck do I then stop the blue shell exactly?
And then he wants to act like the game is just bad. It's just horribly designed. But he has so much money. Why don't he make a game, bro? Right? At least Pirate Software, I'll give him this. He's trying to make his own game. He like tries to LARP like he at least knows how to code something. Gives him a little bit of credibility to critique a game, I guess, dude. Not Phil.
And then I went from first place to 16.
He's literally that fucking, he's like a receptionist. He's like a receptionist or a nurse at the hospital, bro, that plays games on his off time. Right? Like, it's just like, this guy doesn't know anything about shit. He just passively plays games because they're fucking there, dude. And he wants to bitch and cry about him. It's just like, he sucks.
And I was eliminated from the race. How is that skill? It's not. It's the game is literal garbage because it just allows the overpowered items to just dominate and spam, and you can't come back from it. So it's actually not a good game, sadly. It's a party game. It's a silly game with chaotic fun. It's not meant to be taken seriously, and it's not a reflection of skill winning races. It's just not.
Look, listen how he's talking about it. He's talking about it as if it should be. That's how he talks about shit. It should be this, so I could fucking win and dominate. But no, it's a fun, silly game, right? Where fun people are able to beat me, having fun.
Jay Kuma says the DS3 convergence
He doesn't
mod
know how
adds
to
new
have
weapons,
fun,
mechanics,
bro.
bosses, and new areas. Okay, sounds great.
I swear to God, if he played Mario Kart, like, for fun, instead of, like, as a tool for money, he would probably win. And, you know, all that good shit. But no, he's just like this derpy, saggy-titted old man, bro. He's mad about everything all the time.
What's up, Daddy Big Bucks? How are you over on Kick? How's it going, man? Yeah, exactly. Mario Kart World is a party game. That's the best way to describe it. It's a party game. And it's sad because they shouldn't have approached it like that. They should have approached it like, this is going to be our launch flagship title. Let's make this the best Mario Kart ever. Let's have it have a serious ranking system with tiers and
bro.
levels like any other game. Has levels that you level up, you get to the next tier, now you're playing better players. It has none of that at all. It's literal slop. The open world is completely empty. There's nothing in it, and there's no point to doing any of the challenges in it. They do nothing. They give you badges you never see and stickers you never use. It's a complete waste of time. You can unlock all the content in the game in 2 days. It's bad. It really is a massively overpriced launch title.
Dan Rivera, I think I heard of that guy. I have to look into that later.
All right, guys, we're going to adjourn in a few minutes. Can we get some support for the end of the show? This is the complete polar opposite of the other day when we had great support during the Death Stranding 2 stream. Now we have almost nothing, and the podcast is about to end. Can we get our first subbed of the day over on Kick? Can we get our first membership? Can we get a tip bigger than $2? Let's get some support today for the new DSP Tries It, the Barbecue Brisket Whopper at Burger King. Because we're going to start with Death Stranding 2 in just a couple minutes here. No, not unpolished and not buggy. I would say Mario Kart is not unpolished and not buggy. The problem is it's polished to the point where it hides the game's flaws. When you're playing online, you'll all of a sudden start to notice that it's actually lagging. But you can't tell because they made the game visually not easy to tell when it lags. Like, remember yesterday, there was a guy driving in front of me with 2 bananas and then they just disappeared? Where the fuck did the bananas go? And then there was a Wario who was in front of me and he completely vanished. And then all of a sudden he reappeared further ahead of me. Huh? You can't teleport in the game. So how did that happen? Because it's basically, it doesn't slow down with lag. It just hides the lag by changing the visuals.
That's
quickly, hoping you don't notice.
crazy.
But the game is lagging too online. Like, the more I play, the more laggy it's getting.
Insane. That's insane to say about Mario Kart, bro. Oh my God, Phil has to be the only person on the internet like saying this kind of crazy wackadoo shit.
Because there's less of a player base. You can't do math on it because Nintendo hides the numbers. But people are already guessing that Mario Kart World has lost something like 75% of its player base. That You know, it was a launch title. Everyone played it that first week, and then every week since, it's less and less, and now it's almost no one's playing the game, which is why last night, in the 2 hours I played Mario Kart World, I was playing the Knockout Tour mode. Every single time it was the same players. What the hell? If this game has a lot of players, why am I playing exactly the same players every time I play it? Because no one actually is playing it.
That's a crazy excuse to use for Mario Kart,
Do I
bro.
still think VR has a place or was it a fad? VR was always a fad.
Fuck, the blame losing at Mario Kart? That is crazy.
VR was literally always a fad. Just like motion controls, just like the camera tracking you with the Kinect.
Yeah, VR's a fad, bro. That's why we got a whole new line of VR products within the last year. Because it's a fad. This guy's stupid.
It's a fad.
Because he doesn't use
that
it.
tends to come back and then go away.
Because you don't use it, Phil, doesn't mean it's just a fad. Bro, especially if products and games are still being made for said products, dude. For said VR products. Doesn't make sense.
And come back. Every time it comes back, games media kisses its butt so hard, claiming it's the wave of the future, but then it never catches on. Literally, VR has never caught on. In every attempt that they've tried to make it more mainstream and put it in your home, it's never once caught on. PlayStation VR 2 is a monstrous underseller to the point where Sony actually told all the company to stop manufacturing it. They're like, yeah, no one's buying it, so there's no point to making any more. They haven't made any in like 8 months or a year. There's no point. No one has bought it. And no one's making games for it, for that matter. Like, no one cares about this thing.
VR is not like this dead thing, dude. It's niche. It's niche. It's submitted itself
I don't know
to
what
not
kind of
be a
netcode Mario
fad
Kart uses,
anymore.
and
It's
Nintendo
niche.
will never speak about that.
Right? It's
That's the
not
thing.
going
Nintendo,
away.
They keep all their technology.
That's where it feels stupid. Like, VR was probably a fad, but dude, it was able to innovate and come out with enough cool shit to kind of cement itself in the gaming industry and the electronics industry as a whole, right? But it's a niche, though. Like doing DSP shit, right? Like, yeah, it doesn't pull a lot of views. If you're focused on views and money, you're not gonna get a lot of views and money and shit like that. But I mean, it's a niche. You could get a foundation of some shit somewhere or something, right?
Using all their IPs and all their shit.
That's what
very
VR
behind
does,
closed doors,
bro.
tight-lipped stuff. They don't.
Like, I still have my VR headsets. I got the Oculus, I got the Quest 2 and the 3. I don't use them that much, but like once in a while my son lets me use them, or I might use them if like I have a game that's pretty dope that I
Ever
found.
talk about it publicly, so
But it's niche.
You would never
I don't know. It's there. It's not going away. Like low-cal content and the people that make it, right? Like there's a market for it, bro. Just because you don't use it or watch it or don't
That's
like
true.
it doesn't
what
mean
I
it's
have to
not a
understand is
thing.
the games that are most successful for VR are more simulator style games where it's very limited stuff that you're doing, like limited movements and stuff. Like those are the ones that are popular for VR, but everything else has pretty much not done very well at all.
That is crazy, bro. Especially if you have a PC with a decent graphics card, bro, VR is the best. You don't even have to buy the Oculus shit, right? Like you don't. The Oculus Rift, bro. Oh my god, you don't. It's so dope. You just plug your Quest into the PC. You could do it Bluetooth. If your PC has Bluetooth like mine, you could do it like wirelessly, bro. And you get the little apps you need. You can just play Steam VR games on your headset without needing an Oculus Rift and stuff, bro. You know, it's pretty cool. It's fun. That's why I have them. They're just like a cool little fun thing to play with. Like, I have the things if I was a kid, dude, if I was a teenager, I wouldn't be able to have them. It'd bum me the fuck out. Now I'm an adult and I have fucking money, right? Like, hey, if I have this, I'm gonna break my bank. I'm gonna buy it. Even though I don't use it like too much, it's just nice to have it there. My son likes playing with all this shit.
I received a $13 contribution. You're not funny. $13 tip. I'm looking forward to more Death Stranding 2. Oh, anyway, can someone what? Huh?
Nah, fuck Death Stranding 2. I'm sorry. I love you, Hideo Kojima, but I need you to get back into the crazy sci-fi action adventure shit. I'm not with delivery packages to people, but dude, it's Hideo Kojima. The graphics, he's so innovative in all the shit he does. I'm not even gonna shit on the game. It's not for Chill Murray though. Bro, I am so excited for what? Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, the remake? Boy, I'm gonna make so much fucking content on that game, it's gonna be dumb. I'm gonna stream that game. Dude, if it means I can't use my VTuber, I won't. But I'm gonna stream that fucking game when it comes out. Every second I can fucking play it until I fucking beat it or get sick of playing it so much. Like, fuck Death Stranding, bro. I need Hideo Kojima to give me
something about a Jerome
that
Powell.
shit that made me feel alive as a kid.
But anyway,
man.
thanks for $13 tip. You're not funny. Okay.
I don't get why people like Death Stranding. I can't get it, bro. But I could kind of get it. I like roguelikes and shit like that, but it seems like side quests, the video game.
So far today. Okay. Now remember what we
he was able to
Death
actually
Stranding 2.
monetize a whole game about side quests.
To continue
It's kind of dope, but
to
it's not for
play
me.
Death Stranding 2 as long as people continue to show up and engage and support the game. So far, that's happened. But when I started playing this game, I kind of made it known up front. I know this game.
The world's fascinating. I'm not saying it isn't. It does look fascinating.
So if we hang out and we have a good time, we can make those.
You know, like that's what's cool about Hideo Kojima and his like art direction and art design, right? Like I'm not into Death Stranding, but from what I've seen, it's so Hideo Kojima is fucking awesome, bro. Like the cyberpunk, futuristic, fucking aspect of all this shit, right? Like this technology that you can actually conceive being real in the future somehow and stuff, but it's so fucking out of this world, right? Like he's just really cool about this shit.
But
I think that shit about
can't
Death
rely
Stranding is really dope.
on this game to 100%.
There's a lot of
carry
callbacks to
streams
Metal
because I don't think
Gear in
will.
it too.
I think
you know,
we're gonna
like
get
his
bored with it.
artwork and that.
So far, I think we're like
But
9-10 parts
the
in, so it's probably
gameplay-
around like 12-13 hours of gameplay. We're doing all right.
Nah, dude.
But
I don't
let's see
feel
how
like
it
doing
goes.
that.
Today, I don't know
I
if
used
we're
to be
gonna
a
have story
mover in
development
real
or not.
life, you
I guess
know,
we'll
of
find
like
out. But please stick
delivering
around,
people things.
hang out, support if you can. Let's get it going. And thanks to those who do stick around when the podcast ends. I'm well aware that many of you are probably going to leave because you are only here for the show and you have no interest in Death Stranding 2. I'm not shocked at all. I expect it. I expect that once the podcast ends that we're going to lose a lot of the audience because it's not the most riveting game, okay? But for those who
Riveting.
stick around, I think this will be a nice, chill, interactive stream. Hopefully, people will still stick around and support the stream. And if we hit the goal, we will keep it in the rotation. The thing is, right now, as you know, my time is very valuable. People are saying, you should be playing Tony
That's
Hawk.
a good
You should
one,
play with
Phil.
the RoboCop expansion on
That's a
Friday.
good
You got to
one,
play
bro.
Donkey Kong. Well, I can't do it all.
My time's
So
valuable.
if this game
Oh,
dies and
fuck.
fails, we'll do something else.
Yeah,
So if
you're
you like
doing
Death
lots of
Stranding, stick
things,
around and
lots of
please support the
things.
stream, okay? Princess Luna did a $5 super chat and says, I cannot play motion games like that. I get very motion sick, but I play VR chat a lot. That does not make me motion sick, and it's fun. There you go.
A lot of people
For me, it
feel
was
chat
half
seem
and
to
half.
get
When I had
motion sick.
PSVR, the first one, some games were perfectly fine, and others I got really sick. Like my stomach was like, after 15 minutes, I feel like I had to barf. So for me, it was like a 50-50 split, I think. What's going on, Habib? How are you today? Good to see you. Jay Kuma says, do you think Switch 2 would have been a better launch with Super Smash Brothers? I don't think you get enough replay value from a single-player game like DK Bonanza. I think for a successful launch, you need to have something for everyone. You need to have one multiplayer game that's catchy, one single-player game that's catchy. You need variety. And Switch 2 had one game, Mario Kart. That's it. Everything else was already out. So, you know, is it a successful launch? Well, they sold consoles, but I'm wondering what else they sold. Like, actually, so supposedly the sales reports were actually bad, like Cyberpunk, and what was the other game that was the big one? They sold very poorly on Switch 2. Like, they were expecting this thing to sell like crazy. No one bought them. They're like, what the fuck do I want to play that on Switch 2 for? So everyone bought the Switch 2, everyone bought Mario Kart, and that's it. No one bought anything else. So Donkey Kong Bonanza will likely be the first game that actually makes them a bunch of profits. Okay, guys. I think it's time for us to end the show and to get set up for Death Stranding. What do you think? Harsh Buffet says they added PvE to Escape from Tarkov. Do you ever plan on giving it a chance? I don't know anything about Escape from Tarkov.
Fuck no, that'd be funny.
You know, I know that's...
Oh my god, bro. Oh my fucking god. If Phil plays Escape from Tarkov, I will pick that piece of garbage con man Russian piece of shit back up. I'll pick that smelly doo-doo Russian turd back up, bro. I will. I will, just to try to stream snipe Phil, bro. That'd be the funnest shit for detractors to do. To try to, like, get his ass as a scav, right? Or as a goddamn merc. That shit would be awesome, man. Oh my god. It is such a hard fucking game. It is so hard done. It would just be awesome to see Phil just struggle to wrap his head around anything about that fucking game. Bro, that game is like impossible sometimes, dude. Oh my god. A dumb fuck like Phil will never be able to play that.
And even then, not many people have really asked me to check it out.
It's actually
so I don't really know anything about it. It's and, you know, haven't checked it out at all in any capacity. And keep in mind, we've had multiple
not be able to
viewers' choice events and things, and no one even nominates it.
Like people like him, they're actually kind of retarded, dude.
Let's see here.
Don't like to learn anything and are impatient. Oh, I love that. That's my dream.
Talking about drama. We're not talking about drama.
That's my dream.
Okay.
I would love that so fucking much. So only game I want to see Phil fuck up, bro.
Cabal just said in chat, well, I was one of the dozens of people who bought Bravely Default HD Remaster for Switch 2, and I'm loving what I've played so far. One of dozens. Very nice. Yeah, I know. That's the funny part about VR is every time that VR somehow has a new device that launches, whether it's the PlayStation VR or the Meta Quest or what's the other one? The HTC, is it Vive or whatever it's called? Every time there's a new one, they're like, VR, breaking new grounds, going to break records, going mainstream. Everyone will have...
No, they don't, Phil. And he's trying to encompass all these fucking brands, right? As if they're all working for a company called VR. Like VR electronics. Yeah, VR they tried this device and this, and then everybody rants about it, and it's always a flop. It's like, no, the Oculus Quest 3 is like a device a lot of people have and use, and things are made for it, Phil. And the PSVR is just a piece of fucking garbage, because Sony is a piece of garbage company that doesn't know their head from their fucking asshole, bro.
VR, and then...
Just copy other people.
You know, people running by, but it never goes mainstream, ever. Like I said, to this day, can you name a single VR game that could be considered a killer app? What does that mean? It's a...
Half-Life. The Half-Life game. I have that. What is the other one, bro? Blade and Sorcery? That is a cracked fucking one. There's a couple, bro. There's a bunch of VR first-person shooters, dude, that I got my hands on that are so fucking immersive and better than Call of Duty and shit like that. There's a bunch, bro. What's one? Fuck. I forget the names of some of them, bro. I don't play them all the time. But there's one called, shit. He changed the name of it, but there's like one where you're a superhero. You use superhero fucking powers. There's one where you play as a god, bro. You're an actual god saving the Earth from aliens, and you can actually travel the universe into different galaxies and shit. It's so fucking trippy, bro. Like, it is so dope. Going to the moon and just sitting on the moon and looking at the Earth, high as fuck. But Phil don't know shit about VR, because don't forget, he don't even got a VR headset. Like, he ain't used this shit ever. He ain't used it since probably the PS fucking VR 1, bro. He ain't used an actual VR headset that has a pedigree behind it with good apps and shit. He ain't, bro. The only time I seen this fucker play VR games when he was on Twitch trying to play VR games on his fucking computer, like on his desktop, like a derf, bro. He doesn't know shit about what he's talking about.
Good
Anything gaming.
that it sells a device on its own and is like a Game of the Year style contender. Can you name a single one? Some people have said to me, Half-Life Alyx. That's the only game I've ever heard in contention for being a killer app that would sell VR.
And that's they'll sell VR. Like that's just what it's all called, bro. Right? But all the devices are called VR, bro. But like, no, oh my god, I can't stand him. He's such a pretentious fucking god. Oh man, I want to use my slurs. Fuck it, I'll use one of my slurs, bro. He is. He's such a pretentious fucking about all the shit he talks about. But this stupid little fucking dick sucking doesn't know anything about shit. It's crazy, bro.
Every other thing is kind of like, well, Beat Saber. Yeah, but
he sits there making the most condescending faces, talking about all this stupid shit, bro. He's nothing but a
spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to play Beat Saber? Are you really?
Yeah, I play Beat Saber for hundreds of hours, bro. You want to know the best rhythm VR game I've ever played? Synth Riders.
Are you that bored?
Synth Riders, bro. Are you that bored? Are you that bored that you'd sit there and play a video game for hours? Sorry, he's pissed. That's how you know he's pissing me off, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, you need to have a game that is cannot miss. That if you don't play it, you've literally missed one of the best games of that year, and then you'll tell me like, that's why you need VR.
That's not how all gamers are, bro. Like, I will always buy an Xbox before a PlayStation. I don't give a shit about the PlayStation exclusives. Because they're literally all the fucking same. They're all like these brain dead fucking goddamn third-person camera shit show fucking stickers all over the place games, bro. They're all the same. The Last of Us, all of them. They all suck. They all fucking suck. They're all movie, like garbage movie wannabe Hideo Kojima games, dude. And they all come to PC now. So it ain't like I'm missing shit, right? But Xbox, hey, bro. Fuck it, I've invested in there. I got a bunch of games there. And I play all my shit there. All the old friends I have play there. All the old heads, right? Like, they don't fucking rip and nickel and dime me for every single little fucking aspect as a gamer like PlayStation will. Dude, I'm sorry. I've been Jewed too many times by Sony, bro. I am.
It never
I've
happens.
been knitting
Never.
Yahoo
It's always like a
so many
silly,
times.
you know, oh, Skyrim in VR.
But you know what I mean? Like, so I'm not buying a fucking PlayStation, but you might. I have VR. You probably don't. I have VR because I think it's cool. I like the technology. I think it's fucking cool. Dude, I've sat here and watched porn on that shit. Dopest shit ever. 4K porn. Big fake ass white supple titties in your face. This is the best. I don't have to go to a strip club. What the fuck? I need to go to a strip club. This is fucking dope. Write emails. I've sat here, done emails, watched YouTube, done a bunch of shit in VR. And then the games are just fun. They're really fun and innovative, and it's like kind of cool to play these games. And if you're as old as me, right, they're like, holy shit. Like, VR games used to be like hexagons and polygons, cruelly fucking put together and slapped in front of you, and they called that VR. But now it's like, bro, I'm like, I could grab this gun, I could grab this sword, throw it at this motherfucker, and then make a magic spell, jump 8 feet in the air, kill this motherfucker, grab a fucking dagger while I'm in midair, and land on this fucker and hit him in the head. Like, you do all this stupid, dope shit in VR now that you can never, ever, I never conceived could be done. And that's what I mean. Phil doesn't appreciate anything about what he's able to do, bro. He doesn't appreciate, because he's just like this Humpty Durfy normie, bro. He was never met. There's a universe where this guy is just like like he works at the bank. Phil should literally just like be working at the bank, putting my money in the fucking envelope. He doesn't know shit or enjoy shit or can find the joy in anything about
VR. They're
games.
already good games outside of VR. They don't need it. I mean, yeah, you could argue that maybe you could have an
Oh, God, I'm annoyed.
enhanced experience if you
My
play them in
blood
VR, but
pressure.
they're not sellers. They're not gonna. No one's gonna run out and buy the PSVR 2 to play Skyrim.
No, they're gonna buy the Oculus Quest, Phil. Or the shit that Apple made, Phil. There's like 5, 6 other VR things, Phil, but he keeps going back to the PSVR. There wasn't nobody with 2 goddamn brain cells that fire off regularly sitting there going, yeah, the PSVR, that shit's gonna crack. I knew that shit was gonna flop and fail because Sony owns it. And those fuckers just suck. They don't fucking support anything they do. All their peripherals are just blatant cash grabs, bro. Fuck.
There's a lot of racing fanatics that race in VR. Is that true?
He doesn't play video games. This dude is not a gamer, bro. It's annoying how he LARPs as a gamer, but he sits there like, no one plays VR. God, he's such a fucking dunce.
Games and adult entertainment. Wow.
There's not a market for it at all. This fucker has a business degree. And, like, he can't even give you just a simple nuanced take. Like, bro, there is a market. Maybe it's small and niche, but it's there. It might grow. There might not be a bunch of cracked killer apps for VR, but, like, it seems to be doing well enough that there's a market for it. But he keeps going back to the failure, right? No one's getting a PSVR. Bro, no, dude, you're a retard if you were gonna get that to begin with. You don't have a goddamn Quest or an Oculus Rift or some shit. You hustling backwards, bitch. You trying to play VR games. Then play VR games. You gotta put your money on the table. Don't listen to this fucking guy that is like he doesn't even own a VR headset. Doesn't even play these shits, never even actually played them. Just like a jackass talking out of his fucking ass from his own jackass experiences, which are like as small as a fucking pebble, bro. He doesn't have any experiences. This dude sucks.
Okay. All right, guys. I think it's time to end the show. Thanks for a chill show. We know what the new DSP tries it is. We've seen Saga. And remember, there's no podcast tomorrow because tomorrow is the premiere of Donkey Kong Bonanza, where there will be a special animation and sound effect.
You want to see a GIF of Donkey Kong using the maracas? That's what it's gonna be. Watch. Yeah, we got a special animation. It's literally Donkey Kong, a GIF, bro. Donkey Kong probably shaking the maracas, bro, as it sits there and says, Retard 845 donated $11. Yeah, good job. Pat on the back for you. So worth it, right?
Exclusive for that game. I'm
It's
playing it all
going
day
all
long
out
tomorrow,
for this game,
so we're gonna
bro.
get a ton of gameplay in. I will return with the podcast on Friday where I will tell you all about my initial thoughts about Donkey Kong. Okay? All right, so guys, thank you so very much. Great show today. I hope that you enjoyed the Level 1 podcast. Thank you so much for chilling. Thanks to those who supported.
I hate Phil so fucking much. It's a hatred, bro, like the sun. I swear. Like the sun, my hatred for this fucking man will not extinguish until long after the sun has died, bro. I have the hatred of a burning star in space. I will never stop hating this man, and he'll never stop giving me reasons to. He's so stupid. It's the stupidest things. He doesn't know shit about anything involving like gaming, VR, nothing. God. I'll be back Monday though, for sure. Monday, maybe like if I get off work and I'm bored enough, maybe I'll watch this stupid fucker play fighting games. Okay. That depends on how I feel. But I'll be back for sure Monday, dude, to talk about everything happening on the earth that we could get our hands on, okay? Especially the locales. I gotta sit out there and keep my eyes open though, okay? But I'll see you when I see you. I appreciate the support, guys. I appreciate you guys just kicking it with your boy. It's fun like always. But I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourselves and each other. Don't work too hard. Stay high. Stay hydrated. Invest your money wisely. I'll see you guys next time. Ooh.